of them lost her plug. So soon. They're all enjoying the cooler temperatures this morning. Sun's hitting up on the hills a little. Just hitting the neighbor's tree. I usually check the temperature before I come out in the mornings. And I just, until it's later in the year, I don't mind if it's as warm as this. Yesterday morning, 53 degrees, ended up getting us right at 100 degrees in the afternoon. It's 61 degrees this morning. 61 degrees and a heavy dew. It's already dripping off the bin roofs. Those are wet spots, folks. You can see it on the barn roof. And actually I can see it looking out in the field and even in the windrows from here. They're just the wrong color for what they were yesterday. Yeah, this group's out here too. Little baby sneaking a breakfast there. That's right inside the gate. A few others across the creek. The rest of them are back that way. So, 61 degrees at 5:15 in the morning bothers me. Because it'll get a little cooler than that, but yeah, probably not much. Yeah, rainy and red. Can't tell they're two peas in a pod, even though they're out of different letters. Oh well. I figured I'd show you some cows first thing, like I usually do. That keeps Brett happy. He likes to see that. And hey, it's all part of what we do anyway, so gotta show them off, right? I gotta get these things out of the way. They were still supposed to get pressure washed, and actually both creep feeders were supposed to get pressure washed and painted. Now here, you can tell here, it's only a little dewy this morning. The only dry spots on that thing are underneath the edge of the lid. I think it's a heavier dew than it was yesterday morning, so that's going to set us back a couple hours today, but not like I'm ready to go anyway. I believe that's the one. Yep. I need to do a walk around and see. I mean, maybe she's got a calf laying over there on the other side of the feeder. I don't know. She could have done it overnight. I'm going to go look. There you go, Mark. There you are, right there. Sooner or later, I won't be able to see out the window. Well, I can see through that one. These others, not so much. And I was going to get the orb when it was down a little lower, but yeah, I got busy doing stuff. Need to get busy doing some more stuff because it's already getting too warm. And it's barely 7:30, so. And one dog's smart, she's in the shade. Oh well. Finish a couple little things I'm working on in here and go from there. It's tractor starting time. So Nelson, I know you wanted to see the service truck out of the shed. I missed catching it when it went up to the other tractor. We just fired up the 175 Massey there. And now she's being stupid. You got to get it closer to the tractor, and it's not an automatic. Come on. Gotta wonder about kids sometimes. She's too used to driving her car with an automatic in it. So now we're gonna fire this beast up, I hope. It's gonna take a little bit though. Plugged in at that end. Hooked up to the wires in the starter. Now we wait. There's my view. This is the biggest pain in the ass, is getting this sumbitch hooked up. Because we gotta be right on the money. And I thought the AC was working in this yesterday when I moved it. And guess what? It ain't. So, anyway, I'm going to let you go. One easy fix on an AC. I'd like to convert these over to Sandon compressors, but they still got, I guess they're a York compressor, twin piston, vibrating piece of shit. They'll leak. But this one had a broken wire. Broke off right out of plug-in, so I couldn't get the shredder valves open either. This one's got regular shredder valves plus the fittings, and I couldn't get them to break open. So it's okay, because there's cold air coming out up here and it feels really good. I like it. And when number one gets done pressure washing the big baler, I'll move it up here somewhere. I don't know where. Usually we put the tractor in the shop to do everything, or back the baler in, that we were not blocking the whole yard up. But if I try to put it where this is sitting, yeah, we'll be over there in the yard. So she finally got on that after the last couple hours of dinking around. So I'm hoping we'll have everything ready today. Yet I still got a whole bunch of hay to move. With the exception of some grease on that old loader tractor, she's ready. Well, probably should put fuel in it too. Oh well, we'll see what else we do today. It's only at least 95 degrees, if not hotter now. Yay. Dog's life. She's either been hiding in the trailer in the air conditioning, or laying on the cool shop floor, or hiding out in here. Lucky butt. Cows did finally go out. The group in here, they were in here most of the day. They went out, I don't know, an hour ago. Finally got enough shade out there for them to go hide in. And the 3 pregnant ones are still here. One of them just keeps looking closer and closer and closer. I think if she coughs, the calf will fly out. But she ain't coughed yet, I guess. I don't even want to know what the temperature is. It's at least as hot as yesterday. And let's see. 2294 had an air conditioning issue. I think I showed that. Ended up being a broken wire, luckily. That thing's an issue to begin with the AC. Almost everything's ready. Of course, shop's plugged up, so can't get anything in it like that. So number one got a little too hot and tired, a little too quick in the sun. And that's a hot box if you're in there when it's hot out. I still got to see why my AC and that's not working. Wires look to be okay. Thought it was working the other day. I don't know. I did find a plug-in that half the AC wires go through. It somehow dropped down and rubbed on a pulley, but it just affected the outer plastic on it. It didn't affect anything else. Loader tractor's parked up there in front of the shop. I parked it in the shade so she could grease it before she left. And yeah, I'm hiding in the shade because it's a lot cooler in here. See if we can see it. Hey, it will show out there. Look at that. There's the dog's pushing the gate that I'm leaning on. I got the augers out of the way that were over there. A couple pallets full of lumber that were in front of that trailer. I can get that trailer out now so I can use it. And I got those feeders shoved off to the side far enough. I think I can make the corner around the machine shed with the tractor and trailer. And now I know I can get the big baler through there, which where they were I wouldn't be able to. And let's see, that one should be ready to go. The one remote, the linkage was stiff and froze up. One remote spins the baskets, and it also controls your open and close on the rake to set it for using it. And the other one is dedicated just up and down on the baskets. Now, the one that runs everything, I couldn't hardly move that handle. I thought I was going to break the handle off trying to move it. Got into part of the linkage with some fluid film and soaked it. Worked the handle back and forth for about 10-15 minutes, and it got easy enough that I could get it to turn on. So hopefully that'll free up. I don't know why it suddenly did that. They've always been easy. Maybe it's set in the wrong position in the weather. I don't know. Little things like that happen. So, yeah, now the point is tomorrow. See if we can get some baling done. Still got to get the little baler off the hill, and I haven't heard from the neighbor that we bale for if he even bothered cutting. He may have looked at the forecast and decided no. I don't know. I don't know how long the AC is going to take on that, but I got about, I don't know, half hour of screwing around with the baler, and it should be ready to go. Get the monitor in and get the hydraulics hooked up. And that tractor's got a screwed up hydraulic valve. Bad thing is it was just changed 2 years ago. But hey, there's no new valves for that tractor in the country, so you have to get them from Tractor Wrecking Yard. First one had the wrong ports in it. Right valve to fit, but the wrong ports. I'm not sure what was wrong, but it couldn't fit. Second one's the right one. Well, shit, you're paying down to $1,000 for a used valve. They ought to hold up. I'm hoping it's going to work to run the pickup, because I know it won't work to run the baler, because we ran into that last year, and I think it was still working the pickup okay. And unfortunately, that only has 2 remotes. The white one has 3 remotes, because we added one to it when we got it way back when. But yeah, one way or another, we'll get her going. If it works out right, I think it cooked good enough up there today. We might be baling before lunch tomorrow. I don't know. See, if I get that far, I still got, there's probably better than 100 bales, or about 100 bales I got to move before I can bring any in. And I'd like to do that before we start baling, because hopefully I'll have everything out there and somebody can load the trailer while we're going. Whether they bring it in or not, it's another story. I'll probably be the one to do that, because it's kind of tight down at the bridge and kind of tight right here. I think we got Ron for the next couple of days, because his dump truck he drives is in the shop this week. He helped out today, so I'm good with that. And yes, he can drive truck, but you know, he hasn't had to go through the gauntlet around here. Not with 48-foot flatbed and a long wheelbase tractor. He has driven with, I had the hopper trailer on. He's driven it a couple of times. Just in and out of the driveway from a field and on the road. But look at how wide this is when nothing's in the way. Oh well, I'm just to the point of gabbing now. Sweating my ass off. Keep my back to the sun, right? That way you can see me walking. Look at that. There I am. Now you know, when you see a shadow, it's me stalking you. Oh well. Hope everybody's had a good day. Thank you for watching.